Welcome to our Prosperion commentary for this week. I'm David Morrison. This is John Booren, our newest colleague and newest financial advisor here at Prosperion. This week we wanted to talk about college money musts. It's back to school time. Students are back in class this year. And John, it turns out that one of the biggest reasons students leave college is not because of their grades, but because of money issues. You came up with a great list of money musts for college students. So let's talk about some of that. First, you mentioned credit card debt.
Yeah, credit cards are very highly marketed on college campuses. They target students and they offer a lot of free giveaways, discounted fees, but it can end up giving students just high balances and a lot of fees that they have to pay on top of their existing balances with credit cards.
And that free giveaway, the gym bag or the koozie or whatever, is not worth accumulating a bunch of debt that you can't pay.
That's right.
Now, you mentioned in our commentary, you mentioned non-academic debt. Tell me about that.
Compiling academic debt is normal and it's natural, and a lot of students need it, and that's great that we have that ability. But compiling non-academic debt isn't something that you want to do. Taking out a loan for spring break in Mexico isn't something that is really necessary, as opposed to picking up some loans for tuition or books and supplies.
And I guess one of the things you mentioned is the credit score issue, that non-academic debt can hurt somebody's credit score, especially when they're just starting out.
Right, and the credit score is basically just your likelihood for companies to loan you money and your ability to pay off that money. You want to keep that credit score high so that you have potential to get loans in the future.
So it sounds like really having a budget would be pretty key for a student.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Having a budget is very key for students, especially with all these new expenses coming in. Being able to track your money in, track your money out, knowing when those payments are coming, and being able to get in front of those payments is definitely important for students.
Do you have a favorite tool for tracking your spending?
Actually, there's a ton of tools out there now. Mint.com is probably my favorite. Online tool, works on your phones, on your tablets, and it allows you to basically track that spending that's going out, the monthly expenses, and also the monthly income that you have if you have a student job.
That sounds like a great resource. So one of the very basics we talk about with clients of all kinds is spending less than you make.
Exactly. It sounds trivial, it sounds simple, but if you spend less than you make, then you're basically profiting on your life, and you have more money coming in than you do going out.
Well, these are great tips, John. Thank you. I've sent 3 kids to college so far. I've always told them the same thing at their first semester, that this could be the best 4 years or the best 4 months of your life, depending in large part on how you deal with finances. So what we want to do is provide great tools and resources for you and your students to be successful in college. Thanks for tuning in. Check out our commentary, and we'll see you next time.